Good morning, students. Let us continue with our story, The 12 Months. In the last part, we have seen that Maraukla has accomplished, performed an impossible task of getting violet flowers in the dead of winter. And these flowers are not for herself. She has gathered these flowers for her stepsister Hulena and her stepmother. But even if she has performed this impossible task, Hulena and her mother, they are not satisfied. They assign another impossible task for Maraukla. The very next day, she is ordered to bring strawberries. And that is also an impossible task. At least impossible task because strawberries could not be found in winter. The next day, she called to her sister and said, "Go, Maraukla, and get me some strawberries from the forest." We know, because we have already learnt the poem Strawberries, and we know that strawberries can be found. Strawberries we get in the months of summer, that is June. And this is January. In the month of January, strawberries could not be found. But they demand from Maraukla to get strawberries. "Alas, dear sister, where could I find any strawberries in this hard winter?" said Maraukla. And Maraukla also objects to it. And she says, "I cannot get strawberries in this month. It is snow all around us, and strawberries don't grow, don't ripe in these days. How dare you argue?" But Hulena questions her, "Don't argue, don't oppose my demand, and don't argue, don't question and make a debate over my command. Just go and bring me strawberries. Otherwise, I will kill you." So, the same punishment. If you don't bring strawberries for me, then certainly the punishment which will be awarded to you is death punishment, death sentence. I will kill you. The stepmother caught hold of Maraukla and pushed her out of the door and shut it after her. And her stepmother directly pushed her, forced her out of the house. Now students, this is repetition of the whole paragraphs which we have read in the previous part. This repetition occurs thrice. Every day that is Hulena and her mother, they demand some impossible thing to be done by Maraukla. And Maraukla again and again goes and meets 12 people, 12 months, who are sitting around the fire, and thereafter the same request. She requests to those 12 months whether she can come near the fire to warm her hands. They allow her because she politely asks. They allow her to come near the fire. Great January once again asks the same question, "Why you have come here in this cold weather, what you are searching for in this cold season, because there is nothing to be found in the snow. And Maraukla once again tells Great January that another impossible task has been assigned to her by her stepsister Holena and stepmother. And because she is a good girl, she is a mannerly girl, and she is a poor girl, a helpless girl, Great January takes mercy, takes pity upon Maraukla, and she is helped by these 12 months. In this part, Great January, because Maraukla, once again when she visits 12 months, she tells them that she is asked to bring strawberries in this dead of winter, in this cold, hard winter. And Great January then thereafter goes to the month of June and gives him club of authority, the stick of authority, the rod of authority, and he requests him to create the month of June for a little while, only for a short period, to help this poor girl. And to obey Great January's command, the month of June creates for a certain duration summer season, and because it is summer in this part, in that particular part of the area, strawberries once again ripe for short duration. These 12 months and particularly Great January, he tells Maraukla to collect strawberries quickly. Maraukla collects strawberries happily. She collects them and happily returns to her home and gives strawberries to Holena and her stepmother. Now, Holena and her mother, they are once again surprised because they had assigned an impossible task. But Maraukla accomplishes, achieves, performs that impossible task. And they question, that is Holena and her mother, they question, where did she get strawberries in this cold season? And she answers, there are plenty of them growing in the forest on the high mountains. They are growing, but they are growing on the high mountains, and I got them on those high mountains. Holena takes all the strawberries and eats all the strawberries with her mother. Of course, she shares those strawberries with her mother. They didn't leave even a single one for Maraukla, and Maraukla is not given anything. Of course, she might have been given some food, but strawberries, those ripe strawberries, are not given to Maraukla, even if she had brought those strawberries with her hard work. And thereafter, on another day, they assign another impossible task to be performed by Maraukla. What is that task? We shall see it in the next part of the video. Thanks.